So looking at this current Bitcoin price action, we can see, guys, the price of Bitcoin right now is flashing us a very interesting scenario. A scenario which is pointing us where the price of Bitcoin in the medium short term, where the price of Bitcoin for the coming days might be possibly heading. But before I start talking about it, I want you guys to do me a favor and quickly try that like button. And to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit that subscribe button. And also a quick reminder to those individuals who have not claimed their bonuses. Guys, Bybit is giving around free $200 futures airdrop, either Bitcoin USDT position airdrop or Ethereum USDT position airdrop. Bybit is also giving around 30,000 in free deposit bonus, and along with that, they are also giving a chance to take part in this 2.2 million USDT prize pool competition. All the links are in the description down below. Feel free to check it out. Feel free to grab this opportunity. Now, if you look at this price action of Bitcoin in a smaller time frame, nothing much has changed. I mean, even though this descending broadening wedge is considered bullish, it is a bullish continuation pattern. The price of Bitcoin, after failing to break above 52,500, started with this corrective move. But if you look at this price action, whenever the price of Bitcoin got rejected while trying to break above this upper trend line, the price of Bitcoin has resulted in a corrective move. So this is something what we are experiencing right now. But is this a matter of concern? Because if you look at the price structure carefully, around this area, we also have support from this horizontal trend line. Yes, this horizontal trend line in the past price action acted as one very important line of support. This is exactly where we came. This is exactly where we found support. So if this here is an actual continuation, then we have to overcome this 51,800 to 52,000 resistance into support in the medium short term, because failing to find support above that range will result in another move like this. Really fairly, price of Bitcoin getting attracted in between this 0.5, 0.600 Fibonacci line before getting rejected, before starting with this another corrective move. And I have been very clear with you guys. If this bearish continuation is going to play out, where could the price of Bitcoin be possibly heading? 50,000, 48,000. In between that range is where we are expecting the price of Bitcoin to get attracted before finding bottom, before starting with this new impulsive move, and not just only in a smaller time frame. Now, if you look at this price action here in a daily time frame, you can see very clearly, guys, the price of Bitcoin in our case is testing the previous temporary resistance line. I showed you with this example. You can see when we had a breakout, right, the price of Bitcoin got attracted towards the previous temporary resistance line. When that flipped into proper support, we started with this actual impulsive move, and this is something what we are also expecting to happen in our case. If the price of Bitcoin remains in between 48,000 to 50,000, we are expecting this trend to continue like this. After some range bound, after some fake out, price of Bitcoin getting attracted around 58,000 and even up to 62,000 range, the 100% Fibonacci line. That is where we are expecting the price of Bitcoin to get attracted if we can remain above 50,000. Also, according to this right angle broadening wedge, this upper trend line has always rejected us. You can see this rejection has always been there, right? So rejection from that line has also resulted in a corrective move, which I just showed you. Small relief rally getting attracted towards this lower trend line before starting with this actual impulsive move. Yes, guys, the price of Bitcoin in our case, regardless of this weakness, could still turn bullish if we manage to remain in between 48,000 to 50,000 range, because it's not just only this broadening wedge, right angle broadening wedge. Even according to this ascending channel, you can see very clearly, guys, this ascending channel upper trend line always rejected us. We are clearly above it. That means in the medium short term, even if the price is going to show some weakness, you can see where could the price of Bitcoin be getting attracted around the previous temporary resistance line, which will be looked as support around 48,000 to 50,000. So that is another reason why, as long as the price of Bitcoin remains in between 48,000 to 50,000, there is nothing to worry about. Now let's look at this Williams Alligator indicator along with MACD, RSI and T3CCI. According to this Williams alligator indicator, you can see the mouth is open. I mean, seeing green line at the top, blue line at the bottom is definitely a great sign. It only happens during an uptrend. So any sort of a pullback, these exact trend lines are going to be acting as line of support around 48,000, 50,000. But here to the downside, we have to be a little bit careful because this RSI might be turning bearish. Sorry, MACD might be turning bearish. RSI is already around the overbought area, which is definitely a matter of concern, and even this TTCCI indicator heading towards this negative territory. So indicator might be showing weakness for the coming days or for the medium short term, but it does not change the overall picture because we have said any sort of a retracement, any sort of a pullback, even this Williams alligator indicator will be acting as a line of support. So you can see, looking into different time frame, different scenarios, we definitely have some strong line of support above 48,000 range. Now, even according to this Bollinger Band, we have managed to break the upper band, which usually happens when the price is preparing itself for a new uptrend, right? I have been very, very clear about this move. But in the medium short term, if we are going to see furthermore range bound, furthermore corrective move like this, then even the signal line from this Bollinger Band will be acting as a support, and right now the signal band sits around 48,000. So this is another reason why the price of Bitcoin has a strong support of 48,000, and as long as we remain over that range, there is nothing to worry about. And now I'm going to add another 48,000 support for Bitcoin. I mean, if you look at this leading indicator, the monthly R1 line, this monthly R1 line sits around 48,100. In our case, we are above it, which means the same line which previously acted as a line of resistance will be acting as a line of support. So any sort of a retracement, right? This CPR line, this signal line, the center line, Williams alligator indicator, upper trend line from this ascending channel, upper trend line from this megaphone pattern or broadening wedge will be acting as support. So there is nothing to worry about in case of further shakeout. Now, even if you look at this in a very, very simple way, by simply using this rising trend line, because according to this rising trend line, you can see, guys, Bitcoin always found support around this rising trend line. Whenever the price of Bitcoin got attracted around this rising trend line, what happened after that? The price of Bitcoin after that started with this impulsive move. Whenever we got attracted around this rising trend line, we started with the impulsive move. So this is something what we are also expecting if the price of Bitcoin gets attracted around 48,000. So that's why, guys, even if we do get attracted around this 48,000, there is nothing to worry about, because in that case, even this rising trend line will be acting as a line of support. Now, according to this ascending broadening wedge or bearish continuation pattern, it is playing out perfectly so far. That's why if we do see price of Bitcoin showing weakness, getting attracted around this 48,000, then this price objective will play out, and price after that will start forming consolidation phase and then slowly continue with this new uptrend, because in that case, this ascending broadening wedge scenario will play out and even this bigger picture will play out. I mean, the Livermore pivotal point theory during this uptrend, you can see we had plenty of shakeout, but each and every shakeout gave us a buying opportunity. Why? Because in a bigger picture, the price of Bitcoin could be heading towards to break the previous high, which is in between 60,000 to 70,000 range. So that's why, guys, unless we reach the previous high, every corrective move will be short-lived, and price after that will continue with this uptrend. Yes, guys, we are expecting the price of Bitcoin to get attracted around this previous high before choosing an actual trend duration. So this is another reason why I'm not that worried, because I know around 48,000, 50,000, we have extremely important line of support for Bitcoin. So any sort of a shakeout could be an buying opportunity. So guys, these were some of the quick update that I wanted to share with you in this video. If you enjoyed my work, then please do not hesitate to destroy that like button. To those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit that subscribe button, and also a friendly reminder to those individuals who have not claimed their bonuses. Bybit is giving around free $200 futures position airdrop, either Bitcoin USDT position or Ethereum USDT position. Bybit is also giving around 30,000 in free bonus and a chance to take part in this 2.2 million USDT prize pool competition. All the links are in the description down below. Feel free to check it out. Feel free to grab this opportunity. By saying this, I'm signing out. Until next time, bye bye.